G'day there, it's Dave here, Dave Mills, with another exciting video, and I'm going to be talking to you about the development momentum theory of chess. Okay, now it's not, I didn't come up with that name because my initials being Dave Mills, so didn't come up with that. It's just a lucky break. That this development momentum theory of chess is something that I've been tinkering with and working with for many years, and it will increase your chances of winning just by having, the more knowledge you have, the less fear you will have. And these videos aren't just for beginners or club players, or even strong club players. This video is for Grandmasters and Masters, so you're going to get so much information from this. Now we can see with this set that I've constructed here, we can see that we've used a bit of a color combination to differentiate the edge pawns from the center pawns and sub-center pawns, the queen and king and the bishop, these centerpieces and the heavy and the knights are a little bit of different color, different type of knight. They stand, they're not the normal shortened chess knight. They stand out quite well, and they're quite tall and proud. Okay, so they don't get lost in a crowd. All right, so I'm very excited to share the development momentum theory with you, and to break down some basics. Now, activity is everything, because what you want to do is you want to checkmate their king, and to do that you often have to destroy their forces. Now, there's a linear momentum and a crash. This is happening. Basically, from the start you have zero momentum. All right, the pieces are at rest. All right, and they have zero momentum. But both forces are going to collide with each other, and depending on how you play will determine how much momentum that you have. Now, development, I like to think of it as how much impulse your pieces have. How much now development it has to do with a few factors, but first I would like to define activity. Activity is squares that your pieces attack in their half of the board. Okay? Squares that you attack in your half of the board are not activity. Okay? That doesn't mean they're not important. That doesn't mean that they're not valuable. Squares in your half of the board are very valuable. In fact, weaknesses in your half of the board can lead to your destruction. But what it's about is about building momentum and understanding how to play from this development momentum theory. And if you actually learn this and you learn how to accelerate that momentum and you learn how to play, it will greatly affect you. Now, Masters and Grandmasters naturally do this naturally, and they'll call it initiative. Initiative is you attacking and them defending.